All right, guys, today we got a 2001 Cadillac DeVille with a 4.6 liter in it. They've had 3 batteries put in the last 7 months. Keeps going dead. Got to figure out why. Let's get into it. Got the jump box out here just in case. They said it goes dead fairly quickly. Put a new battery in it. They said it lasted I think he said he drove it like 1 time, and then let it sit for a day, and it was dead. Oh, well, oh, that must be for, maybe he's taking the battery loose. All right, that would be the right size for side post terminal. Oh, look what we got here. That's an interesting setup. Yeah. I don't think that's factory. All right, what do we got here? This is the key they gave us. This looks like part of the remote. All right, well, let's see if it's dead.
Weird. Man, they got the little trees, not the scent bombs.
No, we got a top-down scanner in here. All right, well, battery's clearly not dead, not completely dead, but it is not enough to start the car. It's like got a different grill on it than what it came with. Holy moly! What is
this battery was put in 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Okay. What is this? This battery's going to be under the seat in this car, I think. What is that going to? Got ground? It's coming over here to a ground. Just bolted to this. We've got a relay over here. What in the world? What is that going to? And it disappears up into the... Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, here we go.
You want to do it for them just so they can hear it?
No, I have zero desire to do it.
If they wait around.
Yeah, maybe if you wait around to the end, I might push that.
You tease them on the horn.
I have no words right now. All right, this is, the battery's going to be in the trunk, but I should be able to do it up here. Find a good ground here. All right, let's see if that'll do it. Oh, easy access. It's already loose.
Yeah. 9 of 25.
Okay. Let's get it in the shop. First thing I want to look at is make sure it's charging, and then we'll look for a draw. There's a common issue on these things that, and I remember the first one I ever ran into was extremely difficult to diagnose, but the OnStar on these things would try to dial up, right? Try to phone home, and there's nothing there anymore. And what it would do is just sit there. It would pick a time when it wanted to do it, middle of the night. It would just want to do that. And then once it started doing it, it couldn't get a response. It would just sit there and do it and do it and do it and do it. But it would not do it every single night. So that's a very common thing. And we might just have to, because it might not have the draw on it now. So we're going to see if it's got a draw on it now. And if it doesn't, then I'm going to go straight to that module and just disconnect it and then see what happens. So let's get it in the bay though. First thing I have to do is replace the battery, or at least put another battery in it right now. We're going to get this one warranted for him, hopefully. I don't know where he got it from, but it's an O'Reilly's battery. All right. So we're going to put one of ours in it for now. You cannot test for a draw with a battery that's dead, and this one has obviously seen its better day. Not going to say you can't charge them up, but they're definitely not going to be as long lasting as they would have been. Batteries in it. Let me show you what I've got connected to it. So I've got, this is just something I've had for a really long time. It allows me to, if I put this lever here, that's not going through my meter anymore. And the reason I have that is, if we need to open anything up in the car, open a door, the doors are all open, they're latched right now, but if for some reason I need to even start the car, I can close this down and I can do whatever I want to do with the car. It's not going to blow the fuse on my meter. If we go over 10 amps of draw, it's going to pop the fuse in this meter. That allows me to be able to play around with it, let it go to sleep, do its thing. We've got it sitting for a couple of minutes, but it needs to sit for about 30 minutes. If I lift this lever up, now everything is going through my meter. We can see we've got about 270 milliamps right now, but we need to get that below 60 milliamps, or 50 to 60 milliamps. Usually we're looking for under 50 milliamps. So that's high, but got to let the car go to sleep. And that's going to be about 30 minutes. So we're going to give this a few minutes. I'm already ready with my meter, my Power Pro meter, to go across fuses if I need to. I've got the trunk open. It's all latched. I had the light bulb out of that. So we're ready to go here as soon as the car goes to sleep. So we'll come back as soon as that happens, and then we'll start testing and see what the draw is. We're still at about 120 milliamps, 125 milliamps, 23, bounce around just a little bit. Got the infrared, or thermal imager, I'm sorry, infrared thermal imager out. We're going to, that's just my first go-to. I want to scan the vehicle a little bit. I'm going to scan the fuse boxes, just see if anything's hot at all. And once we do that, if we don't find anything there, then we're going to be going across fuses. It's very difficult with this. Unless there's a lot of draw on a high amp fuse, it's difficult to see a hot fuse. I have seen them, but usually it's the higher amperage fuses and something on it, something's pretty big is on. But sometimes you can see relays, or like I said, the higher amp fuses you can find out. We got Gracie here. She's a new shop cat. I know. We think this is Mercedes' sister. We found Gracie out by the dumpster on Friday. All right, we've got our fuse box back here. You don't come in the car. Take a look through it, and you'll see it pretty quickly. Like, you look at my hand right there, right? I mean, my hand is 90 degrees. So if you've got something warm, you got to let the car sit for just a little bit. But if you've got something warm, it's going to...
time focusing on
oh, okay.
afterwards. See how it looks.
Oh, wow. You're not getting anything on there. Okay. Well, you guys will just have to trust me, because there's nothing hot in that one. All right.
That's strange.
Yeah, I don't know why I wouldn't pick up on that. It's pure white on there. Let's go ahead. Let's just see if we got, you can see it now. The engine is warm. Obviously we started it and pulled it in here. It's been sitting for a little bit, but it's still going to be warmer than the outside air in here. I'm looking for anything. This is why you really, to use this, something in the engine, like an alternator or something, if you think the alternator is causing it, you got to let it sit overnight. Okay, Gracie, you're going to not be able to jump up on cars, though. People are going to freak out. They'll lose their mind on you. Come on down. Wow. All right. See if we see something in here. Ooh, we definitely got something in here. Hang on, see. So when you get into an area like that, if I can get my hand over here, if you guys can see that over here, see how everything popped red. So you want to kind of, because it's going to use whatever's on the screen. So if I get to the engine, if I go in like this, it could use what's really super hot over here, and then everything else might get blurred out. There's something hot in that fuse box. Can you guys see that? Right there? Okay. So that, and the good, I will say this, the good thing about this one is it's dual screen, so I can see over here, I'm pointing at the relay. So I'll move my hand in here. So it's this relay right here. Oh, and it's definitely, I can feel it, a little warm. Not super, super hot, but definitely warm. But I mean, that's the hottest thing in that box by a long shot. Let's see what this relay is. So we've got 2 big ones. And somebody's been in here because this relay is new.
Mm-hmm.
See how the rest of them got numbering on them? This is an aftermarket relay. All right, it is that 21?
31.
31? Let me get my glasses on.
I'll just tell you by the time you have your glasses on.
Let me get my glasses on. Move out of the way. 31 micro relays.
Horn.
Horn. All right, that's a horn relay.
I got it before you.
Oh, everybody is so happy for you right now. All right, it's a horn relay, and we've got aftermarket horns on here, but the horns aren't sitting there going off. Let me tell you what we're going to do. Let me pull that meter where I can see it. Uh-oh. Okay, I can't get the meter out here. Doggone, I got the wrong leads on it. All right, well, what I'm going to do, I don't know if I can do it on there or not. Let's go ahead and, we've got this thing in the way, so I'm having to work my way around it. Let's pull the relay, and let's see if the draw goes away. Yep, draw goes away. Down to 20 milliamps. 20 milliamps. All right. Now we got to figure out Gracie. I'll tell you what. She's not a shy cat at all. We literally found her 3 days ago. It's Monday. Found her on Friday. And we haven't even been here. Yeah. My wife has been coming up here feeding her and everything, but she's a lovey kitty. Okay. So we've got to figure out now. You can definitely. That's really weird. Because you would think the horn would be going off, but evidently the horn's probably disconnected because they've got this air horn on here, and they've got a whole different relay. I mean, probably the easiest thing to do here is going to be take the relay out. Why did they replace the relay? I wonder if the horns will work without that relay in there. All right, let's find this out. Okay, Gracie, you're probably not going to want to be there if that horn goes off. I don't want to freak her out, but all right. Well, let me take this out. I'm going to go bump it. Close my latch down. Okay, so my latch little lever is now closed. So I can do whatever I want with the car. I'm not going to worry about popping the fuse in my meter. Let's just bump this. The horn doesn't even work because they've got a different horn button. Horn doesn't even work. This is the horn button. That's their button. All right. This might be the easiest fix in the world. Take the relay out and be done with this thing. Exactly. No, because now that's still the air horn that they got. More, I tell you what, I wonder now if somebody wasn't just trying to fix the horn, and instead of being able to fix the horn, trying to figure out what's going on with it, they just put another horn in here. I get.
But then a draw was created.
At some point, a draw was created, and here's my question: then is the only way that draw is there is if something is loading it down. So if the horn's gone and disconnected and no longer plugged in other words, nothing is plugged into it, then there should be no draw because there's no current going through it.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know where the horns would be located on this thing or where they were once located. I would think somewhere in here.
Gotta be somewhere in there.
I don't see a connector. So let's think about this. Let's just say somebody's going to put this in. So they disconnect the old horn. They disconnect the old horn and they put this horn in. There should be no draw. There should be nothing going through. The only way that relay is getting hot, the only way that relay is, that circuit is causing a draw on the battery is if something is on. Let's couple a wiring diagram up on this thing. And let's just see if there's anything else that we can see on the circuit, on the horn circuit, to just know at this point, because now the problem is what's shorted, right? Do we need to find that out, or is the client just going to be happy with disconnecting the relay? At least let's do a little more research on it just to see if potentially something else is on this circuit. So let's just do a
You're
real quick.
basically saying like something else could be affected by just on leaving it unplugged.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible. We need to look at the wiring diagram and let's see. It's a very simple wiring diagram. We just got it pulled up here on the screen. We can see that just we got power coming in. This is going to be our load side. So this is going to be the side with the draw on it. Power coming in, and it just goes out to these two horns. Now, yeah, something is making it activate. So something over here is activating the relay. But my concern is the only thing on this thing is two horns. You know, the A note and the F note horns, they're behind the bumper. Something is causing these to have current going through, but they're not blowing. I'm wondering if, you know what? I wonder if there's, okay, hang on. It says behind left front bumper. I bet you the horns are just bad. I bet you that's what it is. Impossible to get to them.
Impossible.
I mean, not impossible, but I mean, obviously nothing's impossible, but impossible to get to them in any kind of easy way. Thank you.
Could probably ask the client the sequence of events and answer the question.
Yeah.
So if the horns just stopped working and then he decided to wire this in and then he started having a draw.
Yeah. Well, the wiring in of the other stuff is not causing the draw.
Right. The
No.
bad horns would be causing.
Yes, the aftermarket stuff that we all, are thinking, oh gosh, that's the problem, is not the problem. The problem is the original horns.
Oh.
What?
You have your own food now. You don't have to go in dumpsters anymore.
Did she jump in the trash can?
Yes, to get the chicken that I had.
Gracie.
Because that's her life. That's been her
Gracie,
life.
you're not a street cat anymore. Come on. Come on out of there. You don't have to be a street cat anymore. I know it's hard to get the street cat out of you. I know. I'm a street cat. Still got to live off the streets. I don't lose my skills. All right. Here's the deal. The original horns, I guarantee you, are bad and shorted, not blowing. And that's our draw. We have fixed the draw. They've put in this aftermarket horn thing to so they can have a horn. So it's going right back in there. So we're just going to call the client and say, hey, you're happy with this. We're happy with this. Let you go. Or if he wants to fix it and put a couple horns on this thing, the problem is this. You're going to have twofold. One is you've got the horns that are probably shorted and causing the draw, but you also have something that's causing the relay to be on all the time. So because that's two different things. One is the load side going to the horns, but the other side is the control side. When we plug this back in, it's clicking. Right? So that means that something on the control side, either the horn button, a wiring issue, something coming from in there is causing this thing to be on all the time. So it's going to be a multiple stage fix if he wants to fix the horns that are in the car. And he's already got a horn in here, so I'm sure he'll be perfectly happy with that. But if he doesn't, if he wants to fix them, we'll come back.
There's a 0% chance of him wanting
I
to
would,
fix it.
yeah, I'd give it less than 1%. So
I'll go 0.
all right, guys. Well,
We're good. It's simple, easy.
pretty simple and yep, pretty straightforward. A couple cool little tools that you saw we use, and we didn't have to break out anything else other than the thermal imager. For me, it's the go-to when you're doing draws. Just grab that thing, let it sit for a little bit, preferably overnight. Let the thing be cool and go through it. You're going to find a lot of problems really fast by doing that. So hope you guys like this one. If you did, you know what to do.
I wanted to say something real quick, interrupt you. A lot of people were commenting that they want some of the longer videos and stuff like that. So there's a lot of potential longer videos here right now. So we are about to
We have been
get on it.
inundated with a lot of very heavy diagnostics here,
Gone
so-
for a week, and there's about 12 level 2s here. So
Yeah.
you guys will get some longer content here shortly. Just bear with us as we catch up from being gone on the trip. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm just trying to respond to the audience.
Love it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. You know what to do. Thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button so when we're putting out these longer videos that are coming up, you're going to be able to get notified. When you hit that bell, you'll get notified. So subscribe, bell, like, leave a comment down below, and share the video. Appreciate you watching. We'll see you in the next one.